Hello everybody, right, this is Blender, as you can see by this bit here, it says Blender. When you first open it, there's a splash screen, which is super handy because you've got all your links, you know, if you need the documentation and whatnot, and also recent, you see I call everything derpy, but yeah, all your recent stuff's there. Usually when you start Blender, you'll have a cube, a light source, and a camera. I don't like that. I like to start nice and fresh, completely empty. And you can actually change the sort of startup file. My startup file is completely clear, as you can see, but you can set it up to do anything or whatever arrangement you prefer. Okay, next. I actually just wanted to show you a quick bit of texturing. Now, one thing I will mention, because I feel like it is a lifesaver, try your best to learn the shortcuts. It will make your work so much faster. These aren't necessarily shortcuts, but if you hit 1, that'll take you to the front view. 3 is your side view, I think on the right. 7 is top view. And 5 takes you between orthographic mode and sort of like user perspective. I prefer it on ortho because I can see what I'm doing. I really should be kind and cast my keys so you can see what I'm doing. Right. So here we have a cube. Texturing is pretty easy. One way of doing it is, by the way, if you click and hold and pull down on these things, or even to the side, you can open up as many views as you like. So I could say have my node editor there, and let's see, I need my UV editor. But I don't need the nodes just yet. I'll explain those a lot later. Okay, right. So this is our cube. This is gonna get complex. Okay, going from object mode to edit mode. I am going to subdivide this cube because I want to make it into an interesting shape. One thing that I always use is going into the top view now. Press Z, you can actually go through. Now you can choose vertices, the lines. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to do that. By the way, if you're wondering, you can just have the I find it, the 3D cursor. You can have that because everything that you put into Blender will originate where the 3D cursor is, and it can be difficult to put that into a location. I prefer it always to be in the middle because it makes my life easier. Anyway, so you can choose to highlight the lines instead of the vertices, but on this occasion I'm going to use face. Now, another thing, if you hit C, you can highlight things. So you've got your circle select, and there's also box select if you hit B. Right, so from the top, I'll show you what's happened. Because we've changed it to wireframe instead of solid or texture, because it's in wireframe, you can actually access squares on opposite sides, so just bear with me. I promise this won't be as boring as you may think. Okay, right, so now that I've got that, I am going to, this is really handy by the way, proportional editing. Now, sometimes you're not going to want to use this, but I find in certain situations it makes life a lot easier. Let's go back to solid. Okay, with proportional editing, I just hit S, which is the shortcut for size. Now, I want to make this round. So I have to sort of change the proportion of the edit, if you get my drift. Let's see, it's not exactly round, but it's a nice enough shape. Okay, if I hit A, that will deselect everything. Right, if let's see, if I hit Control R, that'll give me a loop cut. If I hit the left key, that'll allow me to put it down wherever I like the cut. But if you want the cut exactly in the middle of the vertices, you can right click, it'll automatically do it. Right, now we have that. I'm going to mark the seam. I can't for the life of me remember the shortcut for this, so I'm going to cheat. If you press the spacebar, pretty much anything you can do in Blender will show up there. Just type in what you need. So what I need is mark seam, and it's right there. Okay, I'm going to deselect it so you can see that where the seam is. Now if I select the whole thing and I hit U, I can unwrap it. What that does is it makes it so that I can then texture what's going on. Now, usually do this by opening a file, and honestly, let's see if I can find something we can use for this. Oh, actually, there's something on desktop we can use. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay, this isn't perfect. It's just a sort of semi-practical demonstration. Okay, so over here, just follow me a minute. Over here, we'll add a new material. It'll be a image. Where are you? Oh gosh, I cannot find it. Well, that's awkward. I know. How about the color? There we go. Sorry, it's been a couple of months since I properly used this. I can use image texture, right? And then I can use the map that we've laid out. Hold on. Join the area and get back to this, right? So if I put it into, let's see, material, it kind of looks cool actually. Yeah, it looks cool. Oh, one more thing I can do. Hit W, your specials menu is your best friend, I promise. I want to smooth that out. Not only do I want to smooth it out, but I want to shade it smooth as well. So I'm going to go back to, oh wow, that looks so crazy. Okay, that's one thing you can do. Another is you can actually, hold on, if I get rid of that, there we go. Go back into edit mode. You can actually shade very different parts. So let's see, we're on face select, and I've just moved the bloody cursor again, haven't I? Okay. So say I select this face, and maybe the faces around it. To do that, I'd press Control plus. These faces. Okay, let's see. New. Let's turn that pink. Right, everything's pink. Great. Let's have another new material. And let's make that blue. Just so for the demonstration, right? As you can see, the entire thing is pink. However, those particular faces or vertices, whatever you choose, you can then assign a colour to. Maybe, I know, we'll make the middle bit black as well, shall we? So it looks like a freaky eye. Dun, 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 there we go. And you've just made a freaky, freaky eye. Well done. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can sort of like explain for texturing. I honestly can't think. If anyone has any questions or is interested at all in me doing sort of like more tutorials, I guess, or just generally showing you how to do little bits and bobs using Blender, do let me know in the comment section. Hooked up.